Happy Wednesday, 5th grade. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm on my Mr. Rogers tip, and I'm excited. And I'm excited because you guys are going to have another chance to kill the overall structure skill that I've been teaching you in class. So today you're going to figure out how the different poems and the elements of those poems fit together to describe the overall structure of the crossover. So in this really short video, I'm just gonna go over all of the different steps you need to complete today, and then what you need to be successful for your exit ticket and just score 100 across the board, because bruh, like, we're getting hundreds. That's what we're doing online in virtual school. So without any further ado, you've already done step 1, so you can just check that off your list. Now I'm gonna show you step 2, which is the Nearpod. There's just 2 things really quickly I wanna show you for this Nearpod. The first is, this is pretty much standard. Again, if you see a sound bar, make sure you are listening to that sound bar. It's very important that you hear what I have to say because it has something to do with your lesson. And then I wanted to show you this other feature that I don't want you to forget to do. Here we go. Again, make sure you're listening to this sound bar here for the reading thinking steps. All right, now here's the part. When you read for deeper meaning and you're annotating your text, I want you to audio record your answer to these 2 questions. So the questions are, what are some ideas, messages, or themes that repeat among the 3 poems that you're reading for the deeper meaning? And then how are the poems related or fit together? So in this next slide, you're gonna audio record your answer. I know some people hate typing, but audio recording should be available on your device. If it is, you're just gonna click this microphone and you'll be able to record your voice. If that's not working for you, then please type, but I wanna hear your train of thought for this part. As usual, this is a regular Nearpod. You're just gonna go through it, and then when you're done, that audio record or typing, if you don't have that function on your computer, you're gonna head over to Schoology to complete your 2 text-dependent questions and then your exit ticket. When you come to your text-dependent questions, please make sure after you click on step 3 that you're hitting where it says My Document. If you do not hit that, you will not have access to the text-dependent question. Give it a minute to load. The Google Doc will show up. You'll type your answers into the 2 questions, and then you have to make sure you press Submit. If you don't submit it, I won't see it, so make sure you're doing it right. For your exit ticket, you need to explain how basketball rule number 6 on page 129 fits into the overall structure of the crossover by coming before the next 2 poems, Josh's play-by-play on page 130 and Before on page 133. You're going to use evidence from the text to support your ideas. You're going to have 2 attempts for this, so please make sure you are at the computer ready to work when you begin, and let this criteria for success help you. I try to be as specific as possible in this criteria for success to help you organize your writing and your thoughts. So the first thing you need to do is state the overall structure of the crossover in the first sentence. What is the overall structure of the entire book? Then in your second sentence, you need to state the 3 poems that are going to be discussed in your exit ticket, and look back at the directions to figure out the 3 poems you're going to be talking about. They're going to be surrounded by quotation marks. Then step 3, explain how the parts of the 3 poems fit into the overall structure by stating how the poems are related to each other through either repetition or a shared idea. So how does that first poem affect the next 2 poems, and then how do they fit into the overall structure of the crossover? And then I want you to use accurate evidence from the text to help explain your ideas. This exit ticket is worth 4 points. Try your best to get all of those 4 points by looking at the criteria for success and just checking off whenever you've done those 4 main items. Hit review when you're done, and then finish in order to submit it.